WHPR 88.1, and you are officially in my house, hosted by T. Carlita. On today's show, our in-studio guests are DJ, producer, Mr. Tink Thomas, and representing the Unstoppables Detroit dance legend, Ronald Ford Jr. These guys will talk about upcoming projects and more. Today's playlist will be on our website and Facebook page as always. This week, we have a special Techno Talk featuring a dedication, my personal dedication, to the late godfather of house music, Mr. Frankie Knuckles. May he rest in peace. Truly will be missed, that brother right there. Right now, we're going to listen to something that, an old track that resurfaced back up recently from the Soiree Records International label called It Works by a group called Glass House Projectz. And right after that, we're going to have a little bit of Terrence Parker, as we call him, TP. And that's going to be Let Your Love Show. Right now, let's get off into It Works. We got a great show in store for you today. Sitting by, cool. Yeah, with shades. Cool over there. Yeah, lights bright.
Yeah.
You can wear your sunglasses in the daylight. Let's see who that guy is over there. That is Mr. DJ, producer. Are you extraordinary yet?
Nah, I'm just regular.
You just regular.
This is normal.
All right, Mr. Tink Thomas, what's happening?
Not much. How are you?
I'm good. Well, you know what? It is a pleasure meeting you in person because I only saw your picture on Facebook.
Yep, same to you.
So pleasure, and it's an honor to have you in my house.
Thanks for
coming through.
Thank you for having me.
So let's talk about your past life here a little bit. No, just kidding. So you've been DJing for how long?
30 plus.
Oh.
Yeah, that tells my age. In 1981, I started. I was 13.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, you used to do all the lunch parties in high school?
Just the lunch. We had all types of pep rallies and the backyard parties. Then it turned into the basement parties.
Okay.
So anywhere I could play, I would play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So your favorite? What is your signature style? I guess. Do you have a signature style? What are you known as?
Well, back then, before house existed,
okay,
my thing was I tried to pattern myself after everybody knew Jeff Mills back then was the Wizard.
Yes,
that's who I tried to pattern myself after because it was energetic, and he was going through maybe like 50 He would pile his records up, take them out the sleeves, and just go through all these records in like 30 minutes.
Yeah,
like cutting and scratching, and it was creative to me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I patterned my style after, and it taught me how to keep the crowd going and do tricks, scratching and stuff. House is a little more laid back. So once that came in, I mean, we did that for a minute, like in '89 with the cutting and scratching. Mm-hmm. But it was more laid back. It wasn't geared to that.
Right.
But I think my preference now would be some laid back house and a little disco, some edits and things of that nature. I was a big techno fan too when that first started, but it went abroad and it changed.
Right.
So, and everything changes. Everybody may get a hold of a culture like hip hop.
Right.
It's going to start from its baby stages to the rawness, to like house did. It was raw and it evolved.
Right.
So I'm not even going to say I like it now.
Okay.
It's the real stuff. If I could hear it, I haven't heard it in a long time.
Right.
But the stuff I've been hearing as of late, it just doesn't sound like the techno, the Juan, the Derricks, the Kevin.
Right.
It just doesn't, the Shake, it doesn't sound like that.
Right.
So that's what I think I've been missing.
I agree.
But I still like it if I could hear some of that style. Right. Other than that, I just, I try to play everything, just jazzy, clubby, African drum, just raw disco edit samples, whatever gets the floor hot, that's what I like.
So what are you working on now?
I have, I got a bunch of stuff going on. I have like 3 releases I should have by the middle of May, hopefully.
All right, then you can come back.
Then I got some remixes.
Yeah, I love
some
your
artists, some guy. Yeah,
remixes,
got some remixes.
Yes.
I got this jazz singer that just reached out to me, and hopefully me and him we're going to do something. So I'm trying not to say too much.
Okay,
but good. I will get it to you. First.
Thank you.
All the unreleased, I'll hook you up.
I like that.
And I'll be blasting it out on the Twitters, the Facebooks, the SoundClouds. So I'm just working now, just in the lab.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you do outside of music? What do you like to do for, I know producing is a lot of hours. So
well, I'm actually, my wife and I, we're business owners, Okay. So during the day, I'm running some businesses. And then after that, I'm in the lab. I just, it took me a minute to get back into house because I stopped from 92 till like 05, 06.
I remember you were saying
that. I
that.
quit because I was doing a lot of hip-hop production during that time. And house just changed. And then I just went cold turkey after like 99. I didn't do any more hip hop. I got a shout out to Mike Banks because I did in 96 I did a EP with Mike. Okay. And I did a remix with him. Then I went right back to hip hop.
That's my
Then after that, 98, I think I just stopped doing music, period. Because the hip hop was different. And the house was totally different. I was just away from the scene.
I got to say something about Mike Banks. I call him my brother.
Yeah,
I've been knowing him forever.
Yeah, that's my man.
I'm telling you, I swear, it seemed like anybody that does music from Detroit
Goes through.
has gone. He's like the funnel system. It's weird because literally almost every person that has sat in this chair has mentioned his name.
Great guy. Because Mike, I think he believes in giving people opportunities, especially Detroit. Mike is about Detroit.
Yes, he all the way. All the way.
I think it was BJ from Aux 88.
Okay.
He's Positronics now, but he introduced me to Mike.
Okay.
Because me and him, we did some stuff for a young lady named Bombshell, some hip hop.
Oh, I know who that is. And he was like,
well, you should meet this guy named Mike over at Submerge, because that sample-y, soulful disco stuff you do, he might want to put that out on his label.
Right.
And I didn't know him, so he took me down there and we did it.
Wow.
But shout out to Mike.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So do you model?
No.
Have you ever modeled?
No.
You should. You can model with your turntable.
Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. I got teased a couple times with that. I won't say who does it. They say DJ Eye Candy. They're crazy with that, but no, I never.
Because it was funny on my Facebook page when I put the Hump does my marketing thing, so he'll help me with the press releases. And when I put your picture up on there, girls was inboxing me. They was like, "Girl, where you find him?" I'm like, I don't even know.
Okay, cool. Thank you. No, I never have though.
You marked that up.
Never modeled.
So what's the inspiration like when you mix and when you going in your lab? What is the inspiration to what you're doing? What do you pull from?
Music is so personal to me that, like, I was a guy came to my house today, Carl Lucas. He's a DJ, or me and Gary will have conversation. Gary Romalis, we'll talk about how some DJs they put out CDs every other day. My last CD I made was in November of 2013 because it's emotional for me. I can't just put a record on and blend into another record and do this mix without feeling something.
Right.
So I have to be in that mood, or it just won't come out right to me if I'm not feeling it. Because I put myself into the music, so to speak. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
So, I don't know. It might be some new records that I have, and I say, well, I want to hear how this sounds, and once I start it up, okay, let's see how this goes, And as far as doing beats, the motivation from that is, I think, it's the creative process of trying to make something that people would like.
Right.
Or something I would like, I guess. Right. And that's taken me a while because I'm so critical on my music. A lot of people have said, won't you put this out or put that out? And I might make a beat or something and say, I don't like it.
Right, I was going to
because
ask you that.
I'm hard on myself, and I'm gonna stop doing that.
So do you have like we call it in the restaurant business? You got an 86 file where you just keep it and maybe pull them out, or do you?
Tons of stuff. I have tons of stuff that I just never let the world hear before, because it was just something I did in my own personal time. And didn't. But I'm going to do that now. I'm going to put it out. I'm going to put all that stuff out.
Well, now you got to put it out because I got to play it.
Yeah.
I got to play it.
Yeah,
I got to play it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I hope so.
So do you? Oh, definitely. Okay. So you mix live too. Where do you mix live?
Everywhere, wherever people ask me to. Like I was a friend of mine. I saw he was on the show, Bruce Bailey. He asked me to come out to his Alpha House last Friday, and they had a party down there, and I played like an hour down there with them brothers, just vibing. Yeah, it's almost like a jazz musician going somewhere and sitting in with some guys, and he bringing his horn. And he going to play with these brothers. That's how I look at it sometimes. It's like a fraternity brotherhood thing that we have. And sometimes this guy may have a party, this guy, and say, come on down, man, come play our set.
That's true.
But I was doing a place all last year on Sundays called Hazel's Place on Michigan Avenue, between Clark and Junction. It's a small martini bar. And we did like 6 to 12 for maybe 8 months. And now I think in about 2 weeks we're going to start Friday nights, 9 to 2. Okay. And it was just a real laid-back crowd, and it was, like a little bit of the old, but mostly the new house that's out right now. Okay. So I think we're going to start that back up. It's me and 2 other guys, John Garrett and a guy named Larry Vibe Maker. I see him on Facebook,
too.
And there was another guy that was with us, Nervous Breakdown. He was with us last year. I don't know. I think he's doing something on Friday nights, but we're thinking about bringing that back.
That's cool.
Because we just want to keep the culture alive. We just want to keep the music going. So I just want to contribute.
We have to.
Yeah, do what I do.
So later on in this show, I have a segment for Frankie Knuckles.
Wow.
I found some things where he was honored. And I'm going to show those later. And I know you being a house person, did you see how Facebook just blew up? Well, first of all, Earl Mix and McKinney put it up there first. Yeah. And he was like, I don't like to normally do this because I'm not for sure. Yet.
Yeah. It was rumors.
Yeah. So then you know how Facebook rumors and the hoaxes and stuff. Yeah. And then I went to search it and I didn't see it. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh man. Yeah. And so I know that you have to be
I got wind of that like about 10 o'clock that night. I think it was the 31st, right? Yeah. And I got a text and I was like, somebody said, did Frankie Knuckles pass? I said, not that I know of. So once I Googled it, it was saying it's not confirmed.
Exactly. Right.
And maybe about an hour or two later, by like midnight or whatever it was just everywhere. And I said, dang, that's true. But I did understand. I think he was diabetic and had some complications. Yes. So I don't know exactly what happened, but he would be greatly missed, and he was just a legend, and God bless him.
Yeah, definitely. So I appreciate you coming on my
Thank
show.
You so much.
And tell me, how can people get in touch with you?
I have a Twitter. See, now what I'm trying to do is I am Tink Thomas, but I have another alias that I'm going by. I know
that alter
because I just wanted to reinvent myself because we've been around for so long. And I just wanted to approach it when I come out with the house records as a new artist, like I'd never been out before. I think that would give me a drive, even though they'll find out who I am. But I'm not trying to hide it, you know. Okay. So Soul Tex, I have a Soul Tex Facebook page.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, the Soul Tex Twitter. Soul Tex YouTube.
Yeah, I saw Soul Tex.
Yeah,
that was you.
A SoundCloud, Mixcloud.
I saw that.
I'm there trying to put mixes and music and all of that and just contribute to the culture.
Well, I got something here that I'm getting ready to cue up. That comes from called the Soulful House mix. Okay. I'm going to pay a piece of that for you. Okay. And thanks again for coming out.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I look forward to anything that you put out.
Yeah. I'll give you the unreleased.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
So let's see what you got going on here.
Okay. This is a mix that I did.
Oh, yeah.
A mix.
Uh-huh.
They're going to be like this. He thought he was so cool in there with his glasses on. They don't know how bright these lights are. They got real lights in here, y'all. Seriously, this is like production stage lighting. That's cool.
Tell them be ready.
Yeah, be ready. Yep. Oh, I know what this is.
All right, Tink Thomas. Right. Thanks again.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Appreciate it.
While this is playing,
I'm at the kitchen table. This is so crazy to me. And there's a program called Ableton. And most of the guys that started in my era, we're hardware with drum machines and keyboards, right? But I've been messing around with the digital stuff. So I was just at the kitchen table. I'll never forget it, about 6 months ago. And I was just messing around, eating a sandwich. And I started playing with Ableton, and I found this Anita Baker song. Just scrolling through my files, so I put it in there and I looped it. I put some drums to it and filtered it out. In about 10 minutes, I promise you, that track came about. So
it's hot.
I sent it to a couple guys, and they was like, "Man, why don't you beef it up a little bit? It's cool." So I'll say about 2 months ago, I put it in my MP and put it in Pro Tools or whatever and fattened it up a little bit. And that's how that came about.
Well, y'all, if you didn't hear it before, now you heard it. I didn't make that up. I told y'all where true stories are told and great music is played. Y'all thought I was playing. All right, Tink. Okay, we out here for a minute. Okay. That was the Soulful House mix by Tink Thomas. Now we were just talking about Mike Banks, and this is a UR track, UR 084, and you know UR runs by numbers. So this particular song is an unreleased that Mike actually gave to me for the show, and it's just simply called Side A2 by UR 084.
Why are you guys dragging me here?
Come on, girl. You'll thank us tomorrow.
I know, you're gonna love it. I just want to go home and go to bed.
Welcome to the Ritz, the only place you can come and be energized 100%.
Has someone new made it in yet?
Actually, she's going to the stage as we speak.
They look so lifelike. Do they play music?
Put $1 in the bucket and see.
He is unstoppable. One he is unstoppable. Matt he is unstoppable. Mike he is unstoppable. Ron he is unstoppable. We are unstoppable.
They look so lifelike. Do they play music?
Put $1 in the bucket and see.
I suddenly feel like I could do anything.
This place doesn't give you anything that you don't already have within.
You know what? I feel unstoppable.
Sometimes people just need to be reminded, and that's where I come in.
Oh, you got a giggle.
All right. He is unstoppable. No, I can't sing. Sorry.
Unstoppable.
All right, Mr. Ronald Ford.
Yes.
Jr. How are you?
Great. How are you?
It is such a pleasure to see you again, because I just saw you Saturday, but to really meet you and have you be here on the show, I appreciate you. And the other thing I want to thank you too, because when I went into that on that Facebook page, the Detroit Jit thing, and I said I need stuff, I got a project I'm working on, inbox me.
All right, I was a little hesitant at first.
I know you were like, "What's this about? What's going on?
Right.
What you trying to get from us?
What's really going on?
What's really going on?" But you did it, and you sent me a few things. We played your stuff on the show a couple of times already too.
Oh, okay, the dance or
the
music?
dance. You.
Oh,
I played that one. So what? We just watched a full production of yours.
yes,
Tell me
my
what
first.
that was your first? Tell me the inspiration behind doing that.
Basically, me and my dance group, Unstoppables, have been dancing for 30 years, on and off, within different groups. And I'll say about 5 years ago, I started getting into making music. Because I love the music that we dance to, the Cybertron, the Aux 88, the different techno songs. So it just made sense to me to put it all together in a format where people can see it visually.
Right.
So we came up with the video. Because I also have a film that I wrote, and I thought this would be a good first step to show people what we can do. Okay. Dance, produce, write.
Right. So look, this takes us to the next point. Dance. You know, Detroit is known for many, I call it underground industries. You know, we got Hair Wars, which is underground. We got Techno, that's underground. Right. We have various formations of dance that are underground, but most people equate us to JIT. But we do more than JIT.
Oh, definitely.
And I need you to educate them on what more we do.
JIT is Detroit's baby when it comes to dance. And even what we do, which is funketeering, falls under that umbrella of JIT. So we have our b-boys and all types of house dancers, but JIT is the main dance. It is the main dance since the 70s. And funketeering came out about the 80s, the early 80s. So it's a true statement, and there's a reason for it. But there is more. There are other dances in Detroit, but that's the main one, JIT.
Right. And what formation would you say the Unstoppables are known for doing? What do you guys do?
Mastering funketeering. Okay. That's what we're known for. I'll say since I've been maybe 17 years old, and I'm 43 now, we took funketeer and evolved it with techno music. Because funketeering was done to soul music. Shake Your Pants, Get Off. And we were the younger guys doing the funketeer. But when techno came out, we loved techno music, but you couldn't quite keep up with that speed with all that popping. So it became a little bit more smoother and faster. So that's what we're known for. Okay. So now we got you doing videos now, and you have a huge event coming up this weekend. Yes. Can I hold this one? Let's see what what that's all about. So tell me what's going on. Okay, this event here is a film fundraiser cabaret, first of its kind as far as I know, for a film that I wrote called Nioremus. Oh, sure. Wrote a film called Nioremus, which is a suspense film, but it has an element of dance within it. Okay. A big element of dance, actually. So this event here is a fundraiser for, and we're going to have live entertainment, several dance groups, including ourselves. Okay. Al Cannon from Dream Team. We're going to have sexy hip hop, as they call it, from the Body Shop Experts, and Fast Freddy's going to come in and do some ballrooming. Wow. He is one of the older jitters as well. Yes, sir. I remember him from the scene. Yep. Going down the line. He'll be in the house doing that, interacting with the folks there, doing some ballroom. That's awesome. It's going to be nice. Then we have DJ Donna Faye from 92.3. He'll be there spinning, and it's going to be really nice. Very nice. Now, where's it at, and what time, and how can people contact you to get there? Okay. Well, tickets are on sale now, but they're going really, really fast. The tickets are $20. You can contact me. Can I give my phone number? Yeah, you can. Okay. Yes. Okay. My phone number is 586-899-5519. Say that again. 586-899-5519. Cool. Okay, and it's this Saturday, Masonic Temple, Crystal Ballroom, beautiful ballroom. Okay. Chandeliers, everything is really nice. What else? 500 Temple Street. Everyone knows where Masonic Temple is. Right off 75. Right. Near downtown. Right. Begins at 8 o'clock. I'm going to talk a little about the film. About 9 o'clock, we're going to have the live entertainment. About 4 different groups. And then 10 o'clock starts off the cabaret until 2 a.m. Okay. So what inspired you to even do this type of a show? Again, I'm an extreme person. I like to instead of doing, chopping at things one thing at a time, I try to just bring everything together. So I thought this event would do that as far as the dancing, again, the music, some of our music, the film, and the JIT community. Right. Bring the dancers together as well.
It's good for the city too. I mean, the thing,
definitely,
when we just experienced a club dancery that was like a hot club back in the 80s, and the event that took place this past weekend was just unbelievable.
Nuts. And we were special guests there to dance, and that place was...
It was unbelievably packed. It was unreal.
I couldn't believe it.
I couldn't either. It was unbelievable. But I'll tell you what, those guys and them girls, they were showing out.
Down. Oh, and you know what? It's funny because the people behind it were down there in the circle throwing down, dancing.
Heck yeah, they were. It was amazing.
It was great.
I'm going to show, I was there, my son, Marty Max, World Threat
Shout
dancing.
out to World Threat.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
World Threat.
I had
get some shout outs?
Yeah, go ahead. You got
Since you brought the group up,
this is good because they want to hear their name too.
Do they? Okay, well.
And
World Threat, Dream Team, X-Men, Unstoppables, of course. And all the other JIT crews out there. There is so many of them. And
I didn't recognize any. I don't really know who the JIT crews are.
Oh, okay.
So I'm walking around there with my camera, and I'm just like deer in the headlights. And so my son was orchestrating me like, that's Cass. Yeah. And then the next day when I was looking on Facebook, they were like, so and so was throwing down. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know that's who they were.
Right. And, and
it was a good experience for me.
Okay. And they're great guys and gals too. Like I said, they helped out with the video as well.
Right.
No problem. Just hit them on Facebook. All got together in one spot. The Ritz. Right. It was all love.
Right.
East side, west side, no problem. So
tell the world how they can reach you.
You can contact me.
You fine. You good.
Okay. Facebook, Peerless Apex Records.
Okay.
That's PEERLESS Peerless Apex Records.
Okay.
Which is probably the name I'll be going under as well for the music instead of just Ronald Ford Jr.
Okay.
That's the best way to contact me. Or Unstoppables if you're looking more so for the dance element.
Okay. Well, look, Mr. Ron Ford, Peerless Records, thank you again for coming on the show. Thank you for responding to my call and not even knowing what the call was about. I appreciate you for that.
No problem.
So now I want you to kind of sit by for a second because I'm going to play some of my highlight clips, and you might be able. It was dark in there, and I didn't have. So you might be able to tell me. You might be like, "Hey," and you can give more shout outs if you see and you know who they are. So just stand by here. I'm gonna play this, and maybe you can help me understand who they are.
This is the dance reunion. The long-awaited dance reunion between me and my crew, DJ Fingers, DJ Zap, and the Mad Professor, the official.
Well, Sharif Alexander is a quiet person representing World Threat all day.
How could I forget Mad Dancers?
That's the Mad Dancers, right?
Did they have the shirts on?
Yeah.
The matching shirts?
Yeah.
Mad Dancers.
Proper way to the JIT community, to Detroit history and culture that is good.
They had the white shirts with the letter, with the picture of the...
I saw them too.
The guy in the front, that's Mad Dancers.
Okay.
Hard work and their time and effort to make this thing
we know who that is. That's Marty Max.
Oh, yeah. Real Threat.
Detroit JIT Nation.
Right, that's right.
What's up, Marty Max?
Boy Marty Max on Facebook. You can show down. What it is. Detroit JIT.
All night.
All day.
Yeah.
All night.
Whatever you want to call it. It is. No.
Oh, that's Lamont. World Threat.
Oh, that's Lamont. See, I was upstairs. I didn't even know who it was.
I mean, judging by that
Lamont.
hat,
that is Lamont. You said judging by the hat, that's his signature.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was Lamont. I'm upstairs. I don't know who was who.
Yeah, that's Lamont getting down.
It was a good view from upstairs.
Oh, yeah, it sure was.
Look at that crowd. That was just unbelievable.
Yeah.
And the music was so... DJ Fingers was extra special that night, wasn't he? He was throwing down like never before.
Everybody else, but yeah, he was. When I was there, he stood out. I had to leave. We had some issues, but oh my goodness.
Yeah,
he knew right just what to play and when to play it.
Yeah, he did. That's the Marty Max again.
Oh, okay. World Threat getting it on. I love that song.
Me too.
I love all Cybertron.
Yeah. You know, I love to see when the dancers, when they drop down to the floor like that and keep their rhythm. That is amazing to me.
That's practice there.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's such a different style, too, from what we do. But we try to represent JIT as well as best we can as far as having functions and things.
Right. Well, you got to practice for real.
Yeah, that's not like that.
And the spinning around and things, man. It's
very athletic.
This dude is like flying.
That's some wear and tear too. Serious wear and tear.
That's one of my favorite songs.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's Ronnie from X-Men out there, Ronald. Terrence come out there. No, I think that's Cass. All my new band show dancers up in the house tonight. What up, though?
I had a little technical difficulty. Glitch. Yeah, it's all clean up in a second.
I thought the DJ,
he was doing tricks. We'll blame it on the DJ.
Yeah, that's funny.
Them boys was just getting down.
Oh yeah.
He was like, hold on.
Yeah, I love to see Cass dance. He was in the video too.
The famous Bisco.
Oh yeah. Bisco Joe and Doc Mock, Mad Dancers. I remember when I was in high school, we were making them dances up.
Wow. Well, Ronald Ford, thanks a lot for coming on the show again and calling out them folks as you saw them.
Yeah, trying to make some of them out.
Well, I appreciate you.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
I thank you for being here. This will be on the Facebook. Well, this is actually already on the Facebook page in the Detroit JIT Facebook thing, so that this is already up. Okay. But the show will be on the internet on the website in a couple of weeks.
On your website. Yeah. Is there? Can I pull that onto my Facebook?
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. All right. Right now we're going to take a moment to honor the late Frankie Knuckles
and bringing it to the forefront of a global pop culture. He cut his teeth on the nightclubs of New York before relocating to Chicago and helping make that city the dance capital in the mid-80s.
Dance Star Lifetime Achievement Award goes to, give it up, Frankie Knuckles.
You people are really amazing. Give me a minute, I'm just a little bit nervous. This is one of those awards I thought they always gave to people that have pretty much earned their day out of the sun, so to speak, like, their career's over with. And mine ain't over yet. Not by any stretch of the imagination. And so all of you, believe me, there's no way possible that I could have imagined that back in 1982 at the warehouse that I would wake up one day and be here in front of you receiving an award like this. Thank you very much. I love you all.
He's known as the Godfather of House.
We are proud to induct you into the Dance Music Hall of Fame. Please step up.
It's official. I'm for real. I've been working all my life to get right here amongst all these people whose records I have played for so long and who've inspired me so much. And now to be friends with you, not just inspirations, but to be friends with so many of you. Thank you so much for this. I tell you, when I got the first phone call about this, I kept thinking that there were so many other people that deserved this so much more than I do. And a lot of them are not here anymore, but I will carry this for them, and I'll carry you the love and the support that you've all given me all these years. Thank you very much.
I asked Frankie to do this for me. Now, he and I meet every once in a while at our favorite restaurant together. Ever since I've known you, first of all, as soon as I found out his name was Frankie Knuckles, I don't screw with him. No matter what he wants, I will do anything. Can you tell me, I'm sure everybody knows but one guy in the room, where did the Frankie Knuckles came from when your real name was Horowitz or something?
No, I was born with this name.
Is that true?
Yeah, absolutely.
You didn't
after my father.
You didn't go after a producer and give him a knuckle sandwich, nothing?
Well, there was a couple of times I wanted to, but...
How about a nice round of applause for a great performer?
Frankie Knuckles, for many years, many years, his contribution to house music will definitely be missed. All right. Well, that's today's show. I hope you have enjoyed what you've been hearing from. This is my 12th week. I'm excited about that. So I just wanted to let everybody know that previous shows will also be found on our website, www.inmyhouse65.com. And the Techno Talk today was also sponsored by www.colorblindmagazine.com. Thank you, Colorblind Magazine, Hair Wars Around the World, Hair Wars US Tour for continually and supporting me in my efforts. And if you are a DJ, producer, or an artist and would like to submit your music for this show's playlist, or would like to even be an in-studio guest, send me an email, inmyhouse65@gmail.com. Next week, my in-studio guest will be master percussionist Keith Baber. He's going to talk about how percussions, live percussions, and techno and house go together. Until next week, like I always say, keep the music playing. Good night.
Yes, I just wanted to say that we'll be performing May 23rd at the DIA, which is between 6 and 10 o'clock p.m. for the Detroit Jitterbugs movie.
And that's, you heard that from Ron Ford Jr., The Unstoppables.